Hey everybody, today is May 22nd. We have a pretty good audience today, so we're just going to get started. Here are some stats. The AUM is at 351.3 million. The elephant MCAP is at 185.1 million. The treasury is at 34 million, and the trunk supply is at 121.7 million. Ed, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Josie?
I'm doing well. Are you getting excited about Nashville?
What's that again?
Are you getting excited about Nashville?
Yeah, what is it, like 60-something days away, I think. 2 months flying, what is it, 25? Yeah, 25th. So what's today's date? Yeah, getting close to that. My plane's booked. I know where I'm staying, and yeah, it should be good times. And hopefully the weather is good. I don't know what Nashville's like in July, but hopefully it's not like Florida. Florida's kind of, even though it's summertime, it's kind of rainy. So I'm hoping we have good weather the 3 days that we were actually there.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. What's up, everybody? I am hoping, is he on yet? Okay. No word on BT if he was coming in today. I didn't actually talk to him at all today. I've just been doing some other stuff. So to add to some of those numbers that Josie was saying, yeah, trunk, doing pretty well. I got no complaints about my elephant bag. And I know last week, trunk was at like 23 cents, and now it's at 31 cents, maybe almost 32. That's looking pretty good. Trumpet was at 2.766, and now it's at 2.773. So that's moving up. But last week, B&B was around 586. It's slowly moving up. Not like a big, exciting thing, but it's around, what, 614 or something like that. And yeah, like the trunk supply has been knocking down pretty good. Last week, we had burned 2.975 million trunk. And this week, we are up to well, I have to check like an hour or so ago, 3.039 million. So about 600,000 a month, I believe it is, because we started, I think at the end of December, December 24th, maybe. So 5 months in, burn about 6. So by the end of the year, add another 7 months. I'm hoping we could be at another 4.2 million trunk that could be burned. So that's pretty cool. I did not look at how many new members are in futures. I should have looked at that. Shame on me. I know that the futures base rate last week, the base daily yield was 0.208, and now it's up to 0.282, which is even better for everybody that is in their futures account right now. So that's pretty awesome. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are coming out to Nashville. A little reminder, don't forget keeping your funds safe at all times. And be careful out there. Lately, I think crypto's kind of been kind of boring, really. I know B&B's moved up a little bit, and we've had some pumps and some things, but it's not really overall crazy exciting. So what happens when things get kind of boring like that? You kind of sometimes forget about things. You kind of forget to keep an eye on your funds, or keep an eye on things, keeping them safe. And I actually think elephant is the best place to be when things are not too crazy. You shouldn't have to wait for a big pump to DCA more in elephant, or you wait for a big drop. When it's kind of just a little bit flat with a little bit of movement, even though trunk has moved quite a bit the past week, but when crypto around in general hasn't been overall crazy exciting, what better place to be than just sucking up some more elephant, sucking up some more trunk on both sides, especially the Solana side, BSC side, or B&B side. It's one of those times where if you're waiting for the excitement, it's going to get you one way or the other. It's going to either go up too much and you waited too long, or drop too much for you and you might want to wait and see what happens. So it's one of those things where if you try to wait for exciting things, it doesn't always work the way you want it to. So just because something's not going too crazy doesn't mean you can't be making a bigger bag for yourself and strengthening your position out there. If anybody wants to jump in today, don't forget you can just hit request to talk, and Josie or myself will let you in as we wait to see if BT will make an appearance today. Let me see if I can jump in the admin telegram and see if anybody's made a comment. Oh, okay. Just got a word from BT 10 minutes ago. I didn't check it. I should have checked. BT said he will not be on Spaces today. He was coding all night, so he will not be joining us. So that means I need to leave it up to you guys to jump in and chat all you like about anything you like. Don't leave it up to me, but if it's something you want to chat about, feel free to jump in. I'm not sure exactly what he was coding. I think it's something to do with the message he left earlier this morning. If you haven't checked his pinned message, check it out. He left a little voice message. You know, he's up coding a lot when I keep seeing voice messages when I wake up, and some of them, I think this one was actually a little bit earlier, but sometimes I'll see like 2 or 3 voice messages at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and I'm like, what are you doing up at 24 hours a day? And I know he's on the East Coast time like I am, so I know that it's not like, oh, okay, it's 2 o'clock in the morning here, but he's in California. No, I know it's not like that. So if he's up late coding, that means something good's coming. So we'll be prepared for that whenever he finishes it up, and just more ways to strengthen the ecosystem. And of course, we get a lot of people today, and BT just needs a little bit of a nap sometimes. So feel free to jump in, guys. Not much more I have to say, but if you want to add to the chat, feel free. I'm gonna look around here and see if I can find an NFT winner. He has not handed out the NFTs over the past few weeks, so we still have a handful of NFTs backed up that BT needs to deliver. So hang tight if you've won one and you did not get it delivered yet. He has the spreadsheet, everything's on the list, and he knows all the wallets. He just has to send it out, and he's busy coding, doing some other stuff. So I know some of the bounties and some of the NFTs aren't always exact first thing on the list, so just be patient and don't worry. I know who you are. I have your wallet addresses and easily can make sure you get it once he starts giving them out. All right, let me look through the names here. Let's see who wants an NFT, who's got a cool name, or actually, what's this one? I gotta start keeping track of the names. I have your wallet addresses, but I gotta remember everybody's name. Okay. All right, I think I found one. Let me just look up that person's profile here, see if they've done anything. You know what? The person I was gonna pick has not really posted a thing about elephant, but had a cool name, so I'm gonna pick somebody else instead. I look at the name and then I go through the profile and see what else has gone on with your Twitter account and see what you're doing with it, and seeing if you're, kind of like forwarding our messages and all that kind of stuff. So seeing if you're making sure you repost our spaces each week. Well, not that one there. But anyway, anybody want to jump in? Feel free. Come on. You guys jump on here right now and have a little chat with me today. SP215, you want to jump in? Eric, Fish, Alex, AMP. What are you guys up to today, man? Nashville looks like it's going to be pretty fun. I haven't looked into the place we're actually having it yet. I know it's the Justin Timberlake owned bar, I believe. So that's going to be pretty sweet. I just got to look up the pictures and see what it's like, and actually see how far I'm staying away from it. And see what kind of ride I'm going to need, if it's walking distance after a few bourbons to get back to the hotel or not. I've never been to Nashville whatsoever. So what else can I chat with you guys about while you guys are just chilling there? Let's see. Our content creators. If you guys, it's funny. I see content creators when we're pumping, there's some videos. When we're maybe dragging or falling, there's some videos, but nothing's going on, which is the time we definitely need the videos, because when nothing's out there, you are easier to see, especially in a marketing standpoint. When everybody's pumping and everybody's got a video about every project, you just get, kind of blend in with all the mess. So it's good when you're able to actually have a video out there, and when nothing's going on in crypto and your video pops out and you're doing well and your trunk just went up almost 7-8 cents, people are going to look at those videos. So if you want to make one, whether you're a rookie at this or not, it doesn't matter. Put something together. Even if you want to just write a post and put it on Medium or maybe you have some ideas, you want somebody else to do the video for you, anything you want, little voice message, whatever it takes, all helps, especially when we're each one teaching one out there. And especially when we could use a lot more content now. Should you focus on everything? No, I would say focus on trunk, focus on futures. Everything will fall into place after that. You know, elephant, of course, will always fall into place, the NFTs as well. But right now, just this cycle itself, we're kind of like marketing and doing our thing towards telling everybody about trunk and telling everybody about what their future can look like with getting into futures. So if you want to be a brand new content creator, open up that YouTube page. Or, you know, maybe you don't want to do something, you're a little too shy. That's okay. Doesn't mean you can't jump on YouTube and subscribe to some of our content creators that are putting out some work, whether it's SK or Slow or Fly and DeFi or maybe from Rugs to Riches. I don't know if they're still doing videos for us or not. I don't think I've seen one posted in a while. So I'll have to check on their page and see what they've got going on. We still have our contest going on for Elephant Money, and where you win an NFT. And what's the NFT worth now? I think if we're at 600 and something BNB, that means the NFT has a $1,230 value if you're able to sell it at full price. So $10 is all you need. Start your wallet. $10 worth of elephant. Guess what? You're now a member of the herd, and now you have a shot at that NFT. What's his name? The DJ. How do I pronounce his name? Digita. Digita. We have to actually ask him how he pronounces it. Digita is the one that picks the wallet address each week and gives away the NFT for that. I'm not sure how current they are as far as the NFT winners, if they've already received them or not. But he picks the winner weekly. I'm not sure. We got to ask him how many wallets we actually get joining each week and see what your chances are. I don't think it's like 500, nothing like that. It's probably around 100. So 1 in 100 chance to win an NFT that could possibly worth, $1,200 for you. Not a bad idea. And it was only cost you $10. That doesn't happen too often, especially when you have a 1 in 100 chance. It's not like you're buying a $10 scratch off ticket and you got like a 1 in $100,000 chance to win. It's pretty good odds when it comes to that NFT stuff. So this is another avenue there. You guys get to try to make some money in the Zach Minter. What's up, man? Glad you're around today. Let's see. BD, James, Craig. Missing our BlackBerry guy today. He didn't pop in today. So if you're just joining, looks like Bank Teller is joining after all. If you are just joining us, thank you for tuning in. We do this every single week, 11 o'clock, New York time, every Wednesday, pick an NFT winner. And we go for like an hour, and that's about it, talking about elephant money and crypto a little bit. Bank Teller, what's up, man? I thought you were going to take a nap.
Hey, Thor, how's it going today?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I figured I'd drop in. I figured I'd drop in to go over
That's good.
the turbine stuff.
Nobody wanted to speak today. I was almost following up myself till Zach just jumped in. So it's always good when somebody can help out.
Yeah, go ahead, Zach. What you got?
What's going on, gentlemen? Just tuning in, just saying what's up. Excited for all the great things going on in the ecosystem right now. It's a beautiful day where I'm at. Hope you guys are having an awesome one as well.
We are, man. Thanks for just saying hi. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for your weekly Rugs to Riches videos, and thanks for all the content you put out too, man. It always cracks me up, and that's kind of stuff we need.
Appreciate it, brother. I'm always looking forward to, sharing knowledge is power. And I think the knowledge a lot of us have here and experience really can have powerful impacts on people's lives. I get to help out a lot of people with stuff surrounding elephant money, with crypto education. And, it's really exciting when you see, projects that come together for, months and years now, going on 3-year anniversary that just passed. And that's just really something incredible because, like I said, I've been in so many different projects, studied so many different facets of DeFi, and to see something that actually has on-chain visibility, has that kind of, Lindy effect, just this kind of continuation and continuing to lock up value. I love the turbines, just all of these innovations that aren't seen across any other crypto project. For people who follow crypto, they know that a lot of code is hard forked from other projects, right? There's a lot of original content and original code, original ideas that are being crafted and implemented here, whereas a lot of people just look around and copy. So I love seeing this type of innovation, and I'm excited with the charts, with the bull run. It's just an awesome time, man.
We do got some awesome times ahead, and hopefully I will see you in Nashville too.
Yes, I'm excited. I can't wait to meet everyone in the herd. I think at the Savannah House. It's going to be a great time.
You bringing that yellow jacket with you?
You know it, man. And I don't know, there's some little alpha. I actually have 2 of those suits, and so one is for my special occasion. So that's the one I'll be wearing.
Awesome, man. Got that elephant yellow, elephant gold. How we call it elephant gold?
Hey, yeah, exactly. I love yellow. Yellow is my dad's favorite color. In my other businesses, I've used yellow as a color, so I really enjoy yellow. And it's sunshine, it's life, it's bright. So yeah, I really love it. And yeah, I'm really excited about now in Nashville. It's going to be a great time, I think. And it's great to meet people face to face and share community. It's exciting.
All right. Well, thanks for jumping in real quick. I guess it's time we let it over to BT and let him finish this up.
Let's go. BT? I'm excited. Let's hear the alpha. Let's go, BT.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hold on. I see SK here.
What's up? Yeah. He jumped in too. Blackberry guy just jumped in as well. Everybody came late for the party. Nobody wants to show up early.
Yeah, let's let everybody go. I see Amp in here too. He makes pretty good videos. He's made long videos long term over the years. I see him in here. Yeah, like everybody just say what's up.
You gotta be fashionable.
Looks like SK is connected.
What up? Just wanted to say hi, Ed, BT, Zach, all the people out there doing their thing. It's an exciting time watching those trunking charts. So I know BT is going to share more about. I haven't listened to the latest pinned message in there about the Savannah House vote, but pretty cool. Want to hear more?
Yeah, I guess. Go ahead, BT. But you're the only one left speaking. Nobody's requested, but you.
Okay. All right. So the trunk turbines. New contract out there. New bold concept, ballsy concept of basically, locking up funds for generational wealth, paying out 1% APR with a fixed governance contract that only does one thing, which is to buy back elephant and send it to the elephant treasury. These turbines accumulate whatever assets they're set up to accumulate. In our case, trunk and Bitcoin. They have they're fully renounced in the sense that they have an owner, but the only thing you can change is the slippage. And I think I probably just want to renounce after this change. I probably just want to fully renounce it. The only thing you can change is slippage. Right now, they have a slippage range from basically 0 to 10%. Trunk or elephant money does have institutional investors. We have whales that have been with the project for many years. We have high net worth individuals. We have people who have businesses. And we actually do have financial institutions that are invested in the elephant money ecosystem. So I think throughout the years, you've seen when they might be flexing and moving into the protocol. And they're here for the long term. So that said, there was quite a bit of buying of trunk, which is not a problem at all. And then you saw them move into trunk. And as the price is going up in trunk, and they're putting in their deposits, if the sweep button isn't serviced fast enough, we get an excess of B&B that's ready to be deployed to the turbine. But when it's time to do the buy, the slippage is out of range. And originally the turbine slippage was set to 5% for trunk. So it gets out of the 5% range really quickly. And then after that, it can't sell off that B&B anymore. And so as more deposits come in, it gets out of range and eventually gets out of 10%. The problem is and the reason why I do this is when these governance contracts or long-term evergreen contracts are set up, immutable contracts are set up, they have tight ranges because if I'm not here and someone else is taking over, or a group of people are taking over management of the network, I have to make sure that I've been in institutional finance for 25 plus years. I've been around big money like my whole career. I've made people rich while basically living a modest life for all my life, and I come from humble beginnings in Philadelphia and stuff. So the numbers and dollar signs don't make a big difference to me, but everybody's not that way, and you hear stories all the time of people being corrupted by money. So one of the things that makes me bank teller my superpower is that I'm not really phased by dollar signs. In recent memory, when Savannah was pumping, to the sky, I was staring at $4 million in my wallet, and I didn't even think to sell. And the only thing I thought to do was to call the largest whale, the largest whale in Savannah, and say, "Hey, you better not sell." And he didn't sell. I didn't sell. A whole bunch of Jeeps sold, in the community, which always happens. I'm trying to be. I've always been mindful about what I say, and I always tell people the truth about what it is, like whatever we're dealing with. So, for example, with the Savannah sell-off, people sold. They didn't need to sell, but they sold. So, because they're Jeeps, and they can. There's people who just there's people who participate because they're like been around since drip, and they participate and they want to continue to leech off the community, and they want to continue to drag us down or this or that. But here's the thing, like long term, we're going to the tokens are going to get in the right hands, and I've been very conscious of late to really coach the community and let you know that you have to ignore the Jeets, ignore the fudders, ignore there are even fudder whales and swing traders. You have to ignore all those guys and punish them when they sell. When they sell, wait for it and just boom, take them out. Take them out. That's why when you're scaling into Savannah, when you're scaling into Trunk, you have to DCA. You have to pace yourself. You have to You know, you almost have to, you have to, you have to, you know, like say you have a steady stream of income, you have to put some money to the side. You have to basically build up a anti-cheat bag and also DCA. And so you always have that anti-cheat go bag. Like if you see a dump, you just swoop in and boom, you can catch the dips. You know, you never want to FOMO in and then have to hold for the ride. You you every DCA position that you go into, you know that you're already set up to hold it. You don't care what happens to it after that. You just know you're in for the long run. If everyone in herd does that, you know, we slowly get the tokens into the right hands, and it's a wrap. I have 232 million, like pretty much the majority of my Savannah bag in voting, and I haven't taken it out. I'm just letting it sit there. I have a whole bunch of Jupiter. Jupiter's also a governance token for, you know, Jupiter Exchange. I have my Jupe bag, staked, and I'm just using it for voting. And you know, because I want to have a say in like the moves that Jupiter makes. And so I say staked, and so I want to obviously want to have a say in what goes on for Elephant because we're trying to get it ready for the long term, and so all my Savannah is staked. I'm not looking for some come up. You know, I have futures. I have futures that that finances the lifestyle. You know, if you want to take a little bit off the table, you can put it into futures, have it and have it fund the lifestyle. So futures is for that. And then just building up the trunk bag and building up the, you know, Savannah bag, and just, you know, Savannah's like super long term. Just lock it up, lock up that Savannah, lock up that trunk, and and just lock it up for voting. So anyway, getting back to what we're talking about. Um, so to fix to fix the problem and to basically resolve the error condition that we were in. Um, and there's mathematical proofs that you can do, by the way, on software. You know, especially for things like this, where the way I used to code interactions with Pancake Swap before, I'd always make it so that there be no failure state. Even if we would like get front run or something like that, there would be no failure state. But those strategies, while they never failed, they led to exploits because the front running was just too massive. There's too many, you know, criminals out there who are, or people who just, you know, their moral compass is not pointing in the right direction, and they just prey off of people on chain. Like, we have to set slippage. We have to set slippage tight. So, and as soon as whenever you set slippage, once you set slippage, your transaction will fail. So people talk about, oh, there's so many transactions failing on Solana, for example. Well, that's because what's mostly happening on Solana is trading, and slippage is set. Period. And there's MEV bots out there that are constantly spamming the network, and the same thing is they're constantly spamming BNB chain, and they're constantly trying to prey on us and prey on our sweep functions and stuff. So, and there's really not much we can do about it. Um, I am using a Pancake Swap anti MEV, you know, private mempool RPC endpoint. And so I used that endpoint when I actually executed the 96 BNB transaction um, after adding more liquidity. And so, we have massive transactions in futures, like when people do sort of giga deposits, we have, well over like 100 BNB transactions. But the thing is that um, against the Elephant WBNB pool, and the thing is that there's tons of liquidity there. So we need to bolster the liquidity on the trunk WBNB pool. So so I took out 5 trillion elephant from Bertha and used 500,000 of that in dollar value to basically convert the elephant to BNB and trunk. And I added that. And after that, I was able to run the transaction, resolve it. Now I could just administratively as custody. I'm leaving that there because in terms of capital efficiency and what we need to do, like, our liquidity there is lacking. And because there's a lack of liquidity there, it's just creating too much arbitrage opportunities as we sweep. So we needed to, at least at a minimum, $500,000 to Bertha is nothing, right? Bertha still gets 50% of all deposits from futures, and BNB is ripping. BNB is at 619 right now. Last time I checked today. So, I'm still custody, and I will still establish. I will still create. I will still consult with the community as I always do, but this has always been a bank teller production, as have all my projects been. You know, Apple just, they get their Apple on, right? OpenAI, they get their OpenAI on, and they build for a community and a customer base, but they do what they need to do. Fidelity gets their Fidelity on. They consult with their customers and whatever, but they build what they have to build. When the majority of the keys are renounced and stuff, the goal for Elephant Money is to be 100% locked down protocol. It's not to be a protocol that keeps on evolving and blah blah blah. It's meant to be the Bitcoin of on-chain financial services slash. We also have our own digital assets, but the idea is that we have everything figured out and it's all locked down. Trunk token itself is 100% locked down. The trunk ecosystem is 100% locked down. It's 100% immutable, right? Savannah is 100% immutable. Elephant's almost there, and Elephant is our bedrock, and it's almost there. Futures is always the wild card. And futures is also our premier product, but it's always the wild card, that keeps everything open. And trunk just needs this little bit of bootstrapping, for its cross chain journey, for its ascension into being the tip of the spear, given everything that we've seen. Elephant is still a superior store of value versus any token that's taxless. That 10% value capture can't be underestimated. But it's very clear that in this market cycle, people just are all about the money. It's all about, screw the tech. The tech is BS. And I've said since the very beginning, screw the tech. The tech is somewhat BS. Solana is amazing because it's fast enough to get the proper level of adoption. But frankly, if people weren't hating on BNB or even base things like base chain, like those are all good enough too. They're all fast enough, good enough too, to be honest. So so there's a Savannah House vote out there to figure out what we're gonna do with the other 500,000. If we're gonna take the 500,000, put it back into Bertha, or if we're going to put it back to, or if we're gonna add an additional trunk WBNB, uh, just add the whole million to the trunk BNB pool. I think that that's the prudent action um, because we're at the start of, like, it's, the tide's gone out. The emperor has no clothes. Biden has no clothes. They are literally yielding to the will of the people. They're realizing that, yeah, dogs are nice, cats are nice, but we care about our wallets, and we will fight for our wallets. And stay the fuck out of our wallets, right? And so that's and they're doing a complete 180. Um, these ETFs are going to get approved, and they're not going to crap on innovation in the United States. Period. People have called me all kinds of things, and a scammer, and a this and a that, and I've been in finance and worked at the most trusted institutions in the world for managing people's money, and I've been called a scammer because I was in crypto, because I was fighting for people's economic freedom. Well, today, that shit's over. That's today. In the past couple of weeks, I didn't vote for Donald Trump, but I've always admired him. Uh, and I probably will be voting for him this time around. I'm sorry, I don't hate to bring politics into it, but um, I'm not gonna put somebody in that's just doing lip service when it comes to my life's work. So yeah, that's just another FYI. So yeah, so I think that I think a million in liquidity, and also, as I was um, converting, for example, the elephant to trunk, several transactions and stuff, you know, you know, folks picked up on that, and hopefully people hold strong for the long haul. It's really important for us to get to $1. So I think the vote has to clear. So there's yet more time for people to, um, frankly, just get in and secure in DCA more trunk, while you know while you can. This vote's gonna go through. It's probably gonna pass. Um, I think now's a good time to, you see how see how it works now. Votes can come up at any time. You want to get Savannah on the cheap and just lock it in, lock in your voting power. Know that you'll be engaged in participating in decisions related to the protocol. Any decisions that are being made about the protocol right now are pretty much critical decisions. We're gonna have some fun votes too. Like we might vote on for whoever's staying in Nashville, till Sunday. Let's vote on what we're gonna do. Things like that. But all that's gonna happen. By the way, for chatting and communication during the days when the Bitcoin conference is going on in Nashville, and even before that, just the Savannah House Club on FriendTech. There's a link for it on the Savannah House page on the Elephant Money site, and there's also a link for the Nashville tickets on the Savannah House page on the site. But make sure you get your tickets. Also, make sure that you get your key to join in the Savannah House chat on FriendTech. So that's just one other thing that we're doing. We're involved in FriendTech. I don't know. FriendTech's not going to make you rich. It's already dumped. I already lost a little bit of money on one of my plays. I had less. I had less than I put like $10,000 into FriendTech, and it got all the way up to like $21,000, and then it crashed yesterday. FriendTech price crashed, and the Hog McCrankerson, whatever, which is the largest club there, the president dumped. That's something that's not going to happen. I'm not going to dump. I'm not going to. I'm the president of the Savannah House group. There's also an exclusive Elephant Money group that was created, but I'm more partial to us just sort of leaning into the Savannah House group. It has the standard pricing. They came out with something called casual pricing bonding curve, but I think our community. Let's just face it, we got money. Like per capita, we're in the top 10 of all crypto. So on a per capita basis, I think Savannah House will be listed on CoinMarketCap very soon as well. That's another announcement. And then so both Trunk and Savannah are listed on CoinMarketCap, or will be in the next 24, 48 hours. Trunk's already listed. After that, going to be working very closely with CoinMarketCap to work on some marketing. And you know what that means. It's like, hey, Mr. CoinMarketCap, CZ, sir. I would love to, give you all these marketing dollars from Elephant Money, but we kind of have to make it make sense. We can't put those kind of dollars in if you're not even going to properly list our circulating supply, sir. So if you could fix that one little thing for us, it would be greatly appreciated. Both Trunk and Savannah House are completely renounced and have no taxes or anything crazy like that. So if you could list that circulating supply for us. Oh, and by the way, I'm a BNB Martian, so I do a lot of work to bring people to BNB chain, bring TVL to BNB chain. That's all verifiable on chain as well. You can talk to these people for blah, 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 blah. You get the point, right? You get the picture, right? So we're going to start to put the squeeze on them, and hopefully we can finally get this. They list circulating supply for meme coins that don't only exist for 2 days. Just like make it make sense. Like, they have to make it make sense. And then at least I'm hopeful for Savannah House because if anything, it's brand new. So if they have any kind of bias, but money talks, and it's like, hey, I'll give you $20,000 if you just do this one thing that you do for free for everybody else right now. So that's basically what it's going to come down to. So that's where we're at with that. So I think the way our votes are, I think they go for 3 days. So get your Savannah staked. If you go to Savannah House page and on the website, there's a link to our realm for our DAO, so you can go there and you can vote. You can stake and vote, and you should vote no matter what. Just to vote, just to. If you haven't voted yet, if you don't have any Savannah House yet, if you don't, so the other thing is, the links have been updated. So if you just click on the buy link for Savannah House, you can go straight from USDC to Savannah. So you don't if you have a bunch of trunk that's in Trumpet and you're happy there and you just want to leave it there and you want to earn from the volatility of people coming in and out of trunk and from the burn mechanism that's constantly giving you value in the Trumpet contract, then you can stay there. You can just go straight to Jupiter. And now that Savannah is on the strict list, number one, there can never be another official Savannah or a SVNN at least on Solana. So it's hard. It's kind of hard to buy the wrong one if you just use Jupiter, and um, and also because we're on the strict list and we got in before they're moving to like a tagging system where there's so many coins that are being created every day, and now that basically all those people who thought that they could who quit crypto and went to AI, they're going to be running back to crypto with their tail between their legs, because number one, OpenAI and Google are pretty much going to dominate. Basically, the AI. I encourage everybody to like check out the chat GPT 4.0, or at least the videos for it, the announcement for it. The 4.0 stands for Chat GPT 4 Omni. It's an Omni. Um, it's a multimodal model. It can process text, images, and audio. That includes video, right? Because video is just a stream of still images. Um, one single neural net, one single model, and everything, all the audio, video, and text gets streamed in as tokens into the model, and then text, audio, and video get streamed out, and it's just one big brain in the middle. It doesn't have any extra fancy pre-processing or anything like that. It just takes in the raw inputs for the world. So it works very much like your brain, where your brain is just a stream of signals from your body and your senses. And so we're getting very close, folks. There's like some sort of like there's autonomic like baseline processes that run in our brains and our bodies, that involuntary things, which also kick off um let's just say just like background processing like dreams and stuff to give us agency, and a lot of our desires and stuff are just responses from our brain, because of hormones that are being created by other organs in our body. Like the stomach controls the brain. Did you know that? you know Anyway, I don't want to get too off track. I see that all things ETH is here. All things EVM is here. Aaron is here. Probably want to like give some time for him to chat. But that is so. Yeah, let's talk about that. So all things EVM, Aaron has been um, making videos for us, or is part of the team making videos for on the official Elephant Money channel. So we have a long term marketing team. They're doing a pretty good job. We have 24,000 subscribers on Twitter now, something like that. And that has grown. That has doubled since the marketing team has been working on it, and that's in line with our holder base. So I'm pretty excited about that. And make sure that you like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. We have videos posted at a minimum Monday, Wednesday, Friday from all things EVM, market updates and coverage of the Elephant Money ecosystem, and also some evergreen content related to using things like Friend Tech, using things like Savannah House and voting and things like that. We also have the marketing team also posts all of the spaces, so you can catch up on the spaces on YouTube. So please like, subscribe to YouTube. One other note: I'm severely behind on sending out rewards for the various contests, but we have a system. We have a system that we put in place, so everyone who has won an NFT will get an NFT. We have that on Google spreadsheets, and all I have to do is just go through this Google spreadsheets and send out the rewards. So rewards will be sent out by this Friday at the latest. Let's see. All things EVM. Do you want to say anything before we before we head out? Okay. Maybe can't speak right now, but that's pretty much all I had. If anyone wants to ask a quick question before we head out, but we only got about 5 minutes, so, and I do have to run and take care of some things. It's my daughter's birthday today. She's officially a teenager, and she wants a PlayStation. And there's nothing I can do about it. So,
Teenager. Uh-oh. I mean, shotgun's gonna be hidden under the sofa chair when first date comes over the house.
Teenager as in 13.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So no shotguns, no baseball bats, nobody knocking at the door. Yeah.
She wants a PlayStation? That's funny. Shankar's trying to get in. Let's add him as a speaker. Here you go, Shankar. All right, you should be good, Shankar.
All right. Well, hello everyone. I'm really enjoying these past 2 weeks because if you are interested in understanding, why do we need a governance token? Why do we need more liquidity? Why is this happening? You learn so much about decentralized finance and crypto, and just by being interested, and you can have smart conversations and all of that is super helpful. And I love the transparency. And Bank Teller, I can't thank you enough for being so involved and responsive. You've probably been up for the better part of the night to address this issue. And this is what makes Elephant Money very distinct from a lot of other enterprises, not only in DeFi but in general. And this is why I'm so excited to back our community. So just wanted basically to say thank you to Bankteller and his team.
Yeah, thank you. We're all doing our part, and thanks again for not dumping.
Oh, yeah, I think one of the very key aspects to understand if we are all community owners of this bank